Welcome back to Terror by the Bay. I'm David. Community page question came up. Amy Coney Barrett, excuse me. Does she have any skeletons in her closet? What's her relationship with the Federal Society? Anything happening with her in the Supreme Court? So she's gone pretty much uninvestigated on my channel anyways. So I want to throw on Amy Coney Barrett. What is she up to, and what challenges is she facing in the near term? Because why not? Entertainment purposes only. Come on down. What challenges is she facing? What's going on with her? Queen of Pentacles. All right, so working on things that are near and dear to her heart, things that she holds value. I believe she's a mother, so you got kids and stuff like that. But so she's doing the Supreme Court mom thing, as it were. What's challenged with the Seven of Pentacles, wondering if she's done enough. Now, is that because she owes favors to the Federalist Society? Or is she looking at the Supreme Court like, all right, I'm going to be doing not advocacy work, but legislating from the bench, advocating for the bench. Am I doing enough? Can I do more on this situation? King of Pentacles in the past. Okay, so Trump nominating her, Federalist Society supporting her. So this is now not what she wants to do by her ideals, but is she paying back these people enough? What do we have underneath there? The burden card. So she's burdened. They're putting a lot of pressure on her to continue delivering on them putting her in there. She constantly is evaluating if she's done enough, because they're putting a lot of pressure on her to keep delivering on the things that they want. Current situation is the King of Cups. There is somebody who is watching her or evaluating her. I don't necessarily. It could be Joe Biden, with the thought of if this court just goes out of control, adding new judges, that could be a situation of scrutiny coming in on her. This could also be somebody else. This is probably either somebody on the Federalist Society or some very wealthy person who has a relationship with her in regards to this money. I think that's more what it is. Think of your Kochs or the Mercers or somebody along those lines. That's with this. Overarching energy is the Ace of Cups. The passions, it's this person's agenda that they're trying to get done. She's gotten the money, and now comes the time where you start doing the stuff that we want you to do. And it doesn't matter if you don't like doing it, you're not here without us. So, putting women's rights back by basically turning Roe v. Wade back to the states, getting rid of affirmative action, and, ruling against transgenders, whatever these people here, these very wealthy people that want control of the U.S., they're telling her what to do. It's their passions that they want. What we've got going on right now, though, is a lot of squabbling, a lot of fighting, both in the Supreme Court. I imagine things in the Supreme Court are just like they are in the U.S. right now. It's at a boiling point. A lot of arguing, a lot of squabbling, the argy-bargy that's going on with that. This is probably, the Federalist Society probably also has their agenda, the things that they want too. But I think this is more the turmoil in the country. This is the turmoil in the court. And while she might want to have her pet project she's working on, this part right here, these three cards are causing immense amount of stress. And there's your immense amount of stress card. The outcome is the stress. She got herself in this. Her desire to be on the Supreme Court and agreed to uphold the values of these people is now causing her stress, causing her a lot of stress, and it's a huge burden. But I don't see her stepping down. It's just she is under a lot of stress, and she's put in positions that she can't justify. So I think she's having almost like a crisis, a conscious crisis type moment. Crisis of faith? Yeah, crisis of faith moment. I think that's the phrase I'm looking for here. She has her idea of things that she wants to do, but she's beholden. Beholden to the Federalist Society. What, did you think it was a free ride? I guess she didn't realize how bad it would be. I don't know. Okay. That's the current situation. Let's see, what challenges is she going to be facing here? I mean, I think we pretty much addressed it. She's being told what to do and how to do it, and she's not real happy about that. I mean, how good is that? You're a Supreme Court justice, and you're on the highest court in the land, one of the top 9 basically judges in the nation and in the world, and you still have to do what you're told like a little kid, and it's stuff against your best interest, stuff that you might not morally support. Although an awful lot of 6-3 votes in that court, if you know what I mean. Okay, so what's her challenge that she's facing now? Strength, having to appear strong. I don't understand this card. To me, it's weakness, because it may be trying to appear strong, but it's weakness right now because she's being told what to do and how to do it. And what strength does that take? You just got to obey orders. Judgment, there's your nightmare again, your anxiety, and your sorrow, and the government and the Supreme Court. I think her challenge right now is trying to find a way to prevent the Supreme Court from being expanded. They're opening the mouth. They're trying to expand the mouth of the lion in this one. And the lion needs some medicine because the lion's sick. It's not well. And it's causing her a lot of stress. There's judgment here. I mean, the Supreme Court, obviously, there should be judgment, but there's judgment on the Supreme Court members. That's not what she was expecting. She was expecting judgment to be a one-way street, and it's a two-way street. And there's a lot of sorrow and disappointment. Basically, it's almost like a kangaroo court. It's the Supreme Court is no longer held in high esteem or high prestige. People are judging it. They're really disappointed with it. It's causing nightmares for a lot of people. And they do not, the majority in the Supreme Court isn't projecting strength. They're projecting weakness. And that weakness is because they're taking away the rights of people. That's not how you project strength. You're not strong by making other people weak. I don't think there's anything that's going to take her off the court, though. Is there anything that will take her off the court? Is there anything that's going to happen between Amy Coney Barrett that would cause her to be removed from the court? As if, for instance, saying that Roe v. Wade was decided case law, and then all of a sudden you vote against it and send it back to the states. Is this going to come back and bite you, or are we stuck with you for the next 50 years or so? All right, let's see. Entertainment purposes only. There's that strength card again. Lovers, the agreements, Wheel of Fortune, Knight of Swords, stealing. She said she was going to uphold the rule of law, the way things had always been. this was, decided case law. But in the Wheel of Fortune, the world cover would be more like it. But you decided to change the case law. And it was quickly done too. You weren't even in the office, 2 years before you're changing case law that affects people, and getting away with it, stealing away, you basically stole that seat from Ruth Bader Ginsburg and the Democrats. I don't see her being removed. Reprimanded, sure. But I don't... If she's removed, it's because she was supposed to be removed. But I don't see it. I don't see her being removed. I think we're stuck with her. That bothers me. But, hey. Last I checked, Spirit doesn't check with me to see if I'm bothered by things, or what my opinion is on what's right and wrong and how things should be. Rather frustrating, if you ask me. I wouldn't mind being a little bit of a dictator myself. There'd be some changes around here, but it was decided that I'm not in charge. Sorry. So, Amy Coney Barrett, she's not going anywhere. Sorry. I'd like to say she was, but she's not. We just get used to having her around. Hopefully we get some more Supreme Court seats to minimize the impact that she has. Thank you for watching this video. Thank you for subscribing to my channel. Thank you for the shares and the comments that you give me. I really do appreciate it. And I'll catch you on the next video. Take care.